Hi, shout out to dude with guitar before me. I wish I knew how to play the guitar. I have friends that tell me it's very easy and I could learn quickly, but I spend far too much time not really doing anything on the internet. Time that I could be spent learning an instrument or a language or just improving a skill set that I just kind of sit on Reddit. Hi! I haven't tweeted that I'm here yet, so wait. I've written it though. I didn't know what the link for this show was. I was like, and it's /Danner's Not on Fire, /Danner's Not on Fire, apparently. So there we go. You can all stare at the underside of my chin whilst I write out a Facebook post telling people to come watch me. Yeah, awesome. Okay, maybe I'll tell people on YouTube in case they've never seen me before, as I didn't warn people. How's my chin doing? Is it exciting? Is it a good angle? At this point, there's no use in about how I'm presenting myself physically on the internet. Hi! I've tweeted and... Oh god, that's what my hair looks like. Oh god, oh no, why do I never look at any reflective surface before I go on camera? Seriously. Hi, so this is an album, a t-shirt one of you guys gave me, I don't even know when, and I think the person that gave it to me made it herself, because it's just a blue t-shirt that she seems to have ironed flaking pieces of paper onto, but that doesn't matter. It's about fashion. There's Mohammed S saying, "Are you famous?" in the chat. Hi. Dan, I've been waiting for this all day, said Rose. Thanks, Rose. What have you been up to today? Exciting things. OMFG. You're actually wearing a different top. What tops do I usually wear? Not black, said Baby. True. It's not black, it's blue. I'm making toast, said Emma. Fantastic! So, survey time. How are you all doing? And how are you feeling right now? I want the how are you feeling in one word. And the what are you doing in as few words as possible. Go! PewDiePie tweeted you, said Emma. Yes. Although I've never met him, which is sad. Blue looks good on you, said Katie. Does it? Thanks. I will never buy anything blue. Don't worry. Procrastinating from Latin, said Jess. Thirsty and I want water can away, said Anya. YouTube and amazing, said Elle. Ah, crap, and looking at colleges, said Marie. That sounds fun. Fall Out Boy UK tour is how I am. Yes, I see a lot of people got tickets. Spiffingly ambidextrous, said Tani. Are you? Are you actually? Are you really? Okay. I'm making starburst balls and brilliant. What the hell is a starburst ball? Is that where you get starbursts and like roll one into the shape of a ball or squeeze them all together to make a giant star? Either way, that's gross. Splendid and exhausted, said Sally. Fun. Worried I have homework, but too lazy to check, said Catalina G. High five to that. Hey. Okay. Just got my ear pierced, said somebody. Cool. Really sad, said somebody in caps lock. Cool. Have you seen The Conjuring, someone said. Yeah, I liked it quite a lot, said someone. Cool. What does your shirt say? Yeah, people will be flocking in. T-shirt one of you guys made for me that says, save the drama for your llama. Which I appreciate the fact that it was made for me and to the llama, but it doesn't really make sense, does it? I mean, what does save the llama save the drama for your llama mean? You're saving your drama for a llama that you might own. That doesn't make any sense. But that doesn't matter. You know, nothing with a llama on it needs to make sense, because otherwise life would be incredibly boring. Okay. Drama llama video you did. Yeah. That seems like 15 years ago. I don't think I've ever seen you wear blue. No, I kind of only wear ironic pink and black, don't I? They're kind of the only things. What do you think of Haim's CD? Said somebody whose name I didn't get to read. I've been listening to it today. Proof. See, I had it on pause. Cool. Funky. I've only listened to it once, though, so I'm going to withhold the opinions. Not that I do opinions. Did you see True Blood? Said Chantel. You mean... Did I watch True Blood's last season? Yes. Do another video with Jack or Finn, or I'll punch a baby, said Kristen. Don't do that. Can you believe it's almost been a year since my video with Jack and Finn? How depressing is that? We're all dying. All of us right now. We're going to be old and crusty before we know it. Life is slipping away. What have you done in the last year? What have I done in the last... We're all dying. Anyway, so cool. Can we talk about Breaking Bad, said Elise. Yeah, without spoiling anything. Excellent. Generally, one of the best TV shows I've ever seen in my life. And I was 10 out of 10, A+ happy with the final episode. I think the third from last episode, the Ozymandias episode, was probably the best for me, but the ending was so perfect. So 10 points to Breaking Bad and -5 from the House of Dexter, you bastards. In case anyone's asking about Dexter, I'm too soon, okay? Emily said, have you had any Maltesers recently? No, I haven't actually had Maltesers in about a month or two. You can have too much of a good thing, okay? Not that it's the best thing. I mean, I'm sure you can get like really, really expensive chocolates. They'd be the best thing, and Maltesers are like 30p or whatever, but they're nice. Everybody, including Melissa T, is saying, what do you think of Phil's hair? Yeah, there we go. That's right up there with the shutdown of the government. If you didn't know, my friend Phil dyed his hair cosmic blue, which is that black blue shade. What do I think of it? Cool. It looks pretty much the same. As his hair was already black, it didn't really go that blue. So it's just kind of a slightly bluer shade of black than a brownie shade of black. But I think it's cool. Yes. I had a haircut. Would anyone notice? You probably wouldn't, because it was such like a half haircut, but I did. So, you know, up there with the shutdown of the government. And Phil's hair colour is my haircut when it comes to interesting topics that everyone's totally interested in. What else is big in my life? They revealed the new Pokemon game, X and Y. There's a fox, there's a Firefox Pokemon as one of the starters, and everyone's obsessed with it. And then they revealed its third evolution, and it turns out that it's freaking stupid as hell, and everybody's really sad. So I've had a lot of fun for the last half an hour on Twitter, just looking at people being really passionately annoyed at this Pokemon design, which is quite funny. Because I'm kind of like, okay, but then a lot of people are like, I'm going to bomb Pokemon. And it's like, oh, cool, wow. And anyone who says, what does the fox say, can fuck off. I'm sorry, that was crude. The fox, as I have said in several previous live shows, sounds like a woman being chased by a murderer. That's what... Google, go to YouTube, open a tab and go to YouTube and just search fox sex or mating foxes. And it's a really nightmarish sound, in case you've yet to experience that in your life. It's quite spectacular. What are you looking at in your hand? Nothing, to be honest. I just need something. I can't go to a party or any kind of thing unless I'm holding an awkward cup. Because it's like, what do I do with my hands? I'll be like having a conversation or having a conversation in my pockets. Whereas if you're like, yo, I've got a cup and I'm not awkward, everything's fine. So if I'm in any kind of social situation and I see that a cup is about like a quarter full, I'll stop drinking. Because then I'll be like, if I finish this, I'll have to put down the cup. And then I'll be like, awkward hands. So always the cup. Okay, because then, if you don't want to make eye contact with someone, you can pretend to drink out of the cup. It does so many things, because not only does it make your body language less awkward, but then it's also like, I can pretend I'm not totally weird by like thinking about how much is left in my cup and pretending to constantly drink, even though I'm just closing my lips and just making it go. See, man, these are important things to learn and consider. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Apparently, a lot of people also do this. Cool. Attack on Titan. Was the last episode of Attack on Titan the season finale? Because I wasn't expecting it to be, and now I'm like, where is it going to be in my life? If you don't know what that is, Attack on Titan is the latest super cool anime that everyone's obsessed with, and it's really, really good. So yeah, that's cool. Awesome. What are you dressing up for as Halloween? I don't know, but not Miley Cyrus, as everyone on the internet is loving talking about how they're dressing up as Miley Cyrus / Robin Thicke to get all of the internet karma. What's on your shirt? I'll do this one more time. My shirt says, save the llama, save the drama for your llama, and one of you guys made it for me. Super fun. Is that a new bookcase? Yeah, thank you for asking. We got a white one, because the brown one was skanky, and we got it from Argos, and it costed like £15, and it looked gross. Have you listened to Panic at the Disco's album? No. Dress up as a Sim again. I could. I still have my Sim headband. Cringe Attack updates. Oh yeah, Caroline. I made a new video. Hi! Have we all seen my new video that I uploaded yesterday? Because I uploaded a new video yesterday. How exciting! Yes, so if you're watching this and you haven't seen my new video, then open a tab and go to my YouTube channel, or you don't even have to do that. If you're listening, if you can hear my voice, and you either don't know who the hell I am and you kind of want to know, or you just haven't seen my video, then take your mouse on my hand, follow my finger, and there's a button that says My YouTube. If you click on that, it'll open a new window for you, and then you can watch my new video. Wow. Yeah, it's called Cringe Attack, about the moments where you suddenly remember something really horrible from your past and then spaz out afterwards because you hate your life. Basically, yeah, I mean, talking about what inspires the ideas behind my videos, it was really, it doesn't take long to explain. I mean, it happened and I was like, well, I'll make a video about that, and then I did. It took ages, but did you guys enjoy it? Did you ever think you'll do a collab with PewDiePie, said Danielle. I like the idea of doing that. So, yes, I need to start collaborating with YouTubers more, because I'm compared to the typical YouTuber, I'm pretty much as antisocial on the internet as I am in real life. As in, I've made about 3 or 4 collaborations in the whole of... Actually, how many people have I collaborated with in 2013 other than Phil, who doesn't count? Anyone? So you see, it's exactly reflective of how antisocial I am in real life. So yeah, I need to make videos with more of my YouTube friends, because I've got ideas of videos I want to make with Anthony and people, and Jack and Finn again and stuff. I like that you don't collab. Collabs are annoying. I like to think, not that there's anything, I don't think that other people's collabs are annoying, but when I do a collab, I make them cool. What do you think of Pomeranians? They're one of my fave dog breeds, Pomeranians. They look totally brainless. I mean, if you don't know what Pomeranians are, they're these tiny, tiny, fluffy dogs. They look like they have about 3 brain cells, but they're super cute. You know what I mean? Speaking of which, I saw a video that Tanya Burr and Daily Grace did today where they snog, marry, avoided, and Grace said she wanted to marry me and Tanya said she wanted to snog me. Apparently Tanya didn't think I'd see that video and felt a bit awkward, but yeah, that was... Thanks, ladies. Are you coming to Brazil then? You know, generally I would like to go to Brazil on holiday at some point, one day. I feel like have I gone on like a tangenty waffle before in these live shows about how I think that crowds that watch music are... People always say the best crowds are from Southern America. and which I think is reflective of uh, their second world nature. Have I gone on about that? Yeah, I don't know, but I just, I think like the reason My Chemical Romance go to Mexico City and they have the craziest gig of their life, and why people in Brazil really love Muse, is because it's hard for people in America and England and various European countries to relate to angsty revolutionary lyrics because life is so first world. Whereas if you're in Egypt and you're a Muse fan, suddenly all of the reasons every British person thinks that Muse's lyrics are totally ridiculous are like kind of true, So then all the people are kind of like, yeah, our government is corrupt. I'm into rock music, whereas everyone in England's kind of like, I'm not thinking too hard about the lyrics, but yeah. Interesting, maybe. What have I missed? Nothing. Nothing. Ba-ba-ba. Da-da. Someone said the game. Thank you. Have you met Casper before? I have met Casper. He's really nice. I'd like to hang out with Casper one day, properly, that isn't just hi at a YouTube event. Maybe. Da-da-da. Do you like pugs? I do like pugs. I like most dogs, to be honest. I don't think there's any dogs that I don't like that much. Sorry, I missed the beginning. Have you talked about Phil's hair yet? See, I told you, up there with the collapse of the government and various other important news stories. What do I think of my friend Phil's hair that's slightly bluer than it was last week? It looks mostly the same, but slightly blue. And cool. Spotify update, says Lauren D. Do we want to know? Do we want to know what I've been listening to since last week? Okay, let's look. I'm opening up Spotify, which is already open because I just played Haim. And I don't know. What have I been listening to this week? Interesting. Interesting. Let's not pay attention to that Guess the Crime that's going past right now. Right, so I want you guys to guess what artist / like general song or album I've been listening to the most recently. May or may not be total bullshit, it's hard to tell. Okay, here we go. Sarah D said Churches with a V. Okay. LCC said Moby. Random. What? Wrecking Ball, said everybody. As well as Miley Cyrus and Kanye West. Arctic Monkeys, L Sweatshirts, The Fox. Tina Turner, said Heather. Okay. Arctic Monkeys. I'm going to see if anyone can guess the artist I've been listening to the most according to Spotify this week. The Vamps, Chopin, Nickelback, Disclosure, Drake. No one said it yet. One Direction, no. Passenger, no. 1975, no. Ooh. Oh, no one said. I'm going to give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Apparently, the artist I've been listening to the most this week is Ariana Grande. Or Grand, however you pronounce it. Yeah, random. What? I don't know. I think, like, at the start of last week, I was like, I thought I was following her on Twitter. And then I realized that, apparently Karis said that. Okay, there we go, Ariana. Yeah, so I thought I was following on Twitter. Turned out I wasn't. And then I was like, I'll go look at some of her music. And then I listened to her album twice. And apparently that's the most music I've been listening to. But other than that, I've been listening to... This is so... What the... Okay, Elton John... No. Right, Elton John released, like, his 36th album or whatever. And I realized it was on Spotify. So I was like, Elton John's released a new album. What does that sound like? So I skipped through, like, 3 songs. And apparently it's my 3rd most listened to album. But okay, apparently Ariana Grande, Dream Theater... Any prog metal fans in the chat? Yeah, Dream Theater, Elton John, Churches, the piano guy I always talk about, Arctic Monkeys, Kesha. When have I listened to Kesha? Macklemore. When have I listened to Macklemore? El Sweatshirt. I have been listening to a lot of El Sweatshirt. And then Ylvis is 11, apparently. Founded on nothing. Okay, there we go. That's what I've been listening to. But yeah, I'm curious. If any of you guys are into the whole alternative music, you like bands that maybe sometimes have their guitars plugged in and sound electric-y, try, you're not going to like them because they're such a nerdy band, but Dream Theater are a progressive metal band. Progressive whatever is a genre of music which basically means it's really weird and spontaneous and experimental. So it's basically like really crazy, and it's not like horrible metal music that's really like screamy and stuff. It's the singer is like an opera singer, and the music's really pretty and orchestral and exciting, but it's kind of like rocky. So maybe try listening to Dream Theater. What? Weird. Okay. I don't know why I said that. I think I just like I was watching a band do covers of them on YouTube. Hi. You must listen to Nightwish. I did listen to Nightwish when I was like 14. I did indeed. Dan, do you like the Vamps? I guess I should talk about that. Okay. So, does anyone in here know who the Vamps are or are a fan of them? They're like the latest British boy band that aren't technically a boy band and are more of a band because 3 of them play real actual instruments in their band. Well, we'll ignore that, guess the crime too. They're going to be on our radio show on Sunday, so they came in to do a performance of their song We Can Dance live for our radio show, and then we got to have a chat with them. So if you hate them, bad news, and if you like them, then that'll be cool this Sunday. Yeah, awesome. Smashing Pumpkins, typed Kenny into a chat in caps lock. Cool. Favorite Attack on Titan character, said somebody. I don't know. I really like Annie. I just love doing impressions of all the characters. Like, I don't know if any of you guys watched the Fine Bros' second channel videos, but they were doing like impressions of the characters and how they all just shout at each other because everyone's dying and sad. And it's true, like, me and Phil walk around the house just shouting anime impressions at each other. I'll be like, Phil, have you got the USB stick? And he'll go, Mikasa! From the other side of the apartment. Yeah, cool. Did you watch the IT Crowd? I did. I liked it a lot. What is this? Why am I? It's an SD card to USB converter. Why the hell am I holding this? What? How far have you gotten with the Game of Thrones books? Haven't caught up with the TV show yet. Are you having a good day? Yeah. Should I buy GTA 5? If you like games, maybe. Any strong fears? I've spoken recently that I have this specific fear of man-made objects underwater that look really ominous, like docks and rusty anchors and mossy boat undersides. Would you ever dye your hair for us? Said Zoe. I like that you asked if I would ever dye my hair for you, as opposed to me dyeing my hair for myself. Would I ever dye my hair for you? I don't know. If I was in a charity auction and I said I was going to bleach my hair, but I don't really want to dye my hair because I like my natural bland shade of brown. Don't be interesting, I'm going to the toilet, said somebody in caps locks. Cool. Are there stink bugs in England? I don't think there are, actually. Can you say happy birthday to Charlie, please? Said Charlie C in the chat. There you go. Dan, I have a boat, and I'm afraid of propellers. Cool. What's in the bag? Oh god, the quality of the comments is deteriorating. I need to start a conversation about something. Who keeps apples in the fridge? And who keeps apples in the cupboard? That is literally the question. So I uploaded a video that was a really kind of like heartfelt expression of a vulnerable moment that I'm going through with these cringe attacks and hoping that people related to me. And everyone's just interested in the fact that I got my apples out of the fridge. So I didn't ask you guys to express them yet, but it seems like a lot of people are saying fridge. Type fridge or bowl if it's not in the fridge. So even if you don't technically keep them in a bowl, type either fridge or bowl. There we go. Oh god, I'm starting a war. Oh, this is like Cut for Bieber, but worse. What have I done? This is the world's biggest shitstorm. Oh god. Both, said people. Both? Both? But why both? What? Well, I guess, what? I guess. I don't know. I didn't really think about it that much. I think flatmate Phil's the person that bought the apples that's keeping them in the fridge. I'm not an apple person. I don't really like apples that much. I don't like the skin. But when I eat apples, I like them to be slightly cold and refreshing. That's why I prefer green apples to red apples, because I think red apples sometimes taste a bit mushy, whereas really green apples are really sharp and sour and refreshing and very ejaculating in your mouth when you bite into them. And I think the fridge might just enhance that. Benjamin G just raised a very good point. This is typical Dan problems. Loads of people in the comments of my video seem to be convinced I'm wearing pink lipstick. I was not wearing lipstick in my video. That's just the colour of my face, okay? So I have a lamp which provides the light for my room, and I set up the camera when I filmed the video that I uploaded last night, and I just filmed the video. I realised after I had sat down and done my hour of waffling that I was maybe sat slightly too close to the light, so I didn't really have any facial features, which is good, because obviously the less you can see of my face, the nicer it is. But it seems to make my lips quite pink, and a lot of people are like, okay, Dan, I'm a straight guy, and subscribe to your videos, and I'm cool with whatever life choices you want to make, bro, but are you wearing lipstick? And I'm not wearing lipstick. What? Obviously, why would I wear pink lipstick? Not that there's anything wrong with someone, but no. What? Do I just have a really weird face? Because everyone seems to be convinced that I'm either wearing mascara or eyeliner or lipstick all the time. No, what? I think that's what we've established here. I just have a weird face, basically. Dan, my computer crashed. Cool. Thanks for the update. Are you excited for 1D Day? Okay, yeah, One Direction fans. What a shit video. So One Direction posted this YouTube video that was like, we're having a thing called 1D Day where we do a 7-hour live stream, which sounds great. But the video announcing it was like so bad. They all just like stood in front of a white wall, and there's like a really big black bar at the top and a really huge black bar at the bottom. And then every time they like finished talking, there was a jump cut. It's like there was like a fade transition for 2 seconds between every jump cut. It was literally the worst edited video I've ever seen in my entire life. So yeah, I mean, I'm excited for 1D Day. It's one of those things that's like when musical artists have TV shows and stuff, they can be good or they can be bad, because what people want is to see a band, we're ignoring that one too, that because I mean the reason people are excited for these things is because people that seem inaccessible to them become, you know, you get to see them, which is why a lot of you guys like this, because obviously this is me waffling immensely about nothing, whether or not it actually at all represents what I'm actually like in person. But you know, that's why people like the idea of the One Direction thing. But if it could be too like, here's a celebrity guest and a fun and a game thing, because I think what a lot of One Direction fans would want is just basically another 7-hour twit cam like they used to do in 2012. So we'll see. We'll see. It could be the best thing that's ever happened. So isn't that exciting, One Direction fans everywhere? What's your opinion on GTA 5? My mum won't let me have it. Well, your mum's probably made a choice that in a game that's all about drug dealing and murder, it's quite inappropriate, generally. I mean, if I had a child, I maybe wouldn't let them play Grand Theft Auto until they were 14 or 15, depending on how mature emotionally and mentally they seemed. But I, for one, did steal my dad's copy of Grand Theft Auto 3 when I was 13, I think. My dad said, "You like your new haircut?" said Jazz. Hi, Jazz's dad. Or is it Yaz? Everything's a silent Y. Ariana is dating Nathan Sykes. I know, right? OTP. Jeez, seriously. I didn't realize that Nathan from The Wanted was such a good singer until I saw their collab, and I was like, ah, that's cool. I want to just hide in a bush and watch them have a relationship as I just stare with binoculars at their life. There we go. How long do you plan on making YouTube videos? Until I die or have a total mental breakdown, I guess. Wow, you just pissed off some Janoski-nators. Well, did I? No offense to Jai, I think. I don't really know what happened. Awkward in. What anime would you recommend? Full Metal Alchemist. Brotherhood is the name. Dan, stop playing with the USB stick. No, never. Dan, do you ever want to get a tattoo? Maybe. I don't think I'm a tattoo person. I just think that there's this, like, inherent coolness about people that get tattoos. I mean, don't get me wrong, a lot of people that aren't cool get tattoos, and a lot of people get tattoos that are just bad. But I feel like cool people that get cool tattoos, I don't share whatever cool gene is with them. Because I don't know whatever you think, whatever your opinion of me is, but I'm definitely inherently not cool. I'm, you know, it's a definite thing. Because when I go to Radio 1 and I spend 5 minutes having an awkward conversation with Nick Grimshaw, I'm like, you are painfully cool, and I'm like just like inherently not a cool person. Anyway, so you say tattoo weird, that's because I'm English. No, Dan, it's Jai. Oh, I thought I said Jai Brooks. I know nothing about the world. How's your sleep schedule lately? Alright, actually. I've been waking up kind of early. I'm going to bed kind of early, which is weird. It turns out you can accomplish a lot in life if you don't get out of bed at 2 p.m. If you're looking for some general life advice. I think it said Jay. Is it Jay Brooks? I'm literally the world's most stupid person. Okay, cool. So that's all that's happened in my life recently. I mean, I uploaded a video last night. I don't know where to keep my apples anymore because of you bastards. Joking. But yeah, it's pronounced J, is it? Okay, mental note. You see what I tweeted earlier about like celebrities at replies? So I see people tweet. Right, let's just discuss something first. What's with a very, very specific breed of Twitter troll? So we know trolls out there, and we all know the difference between general cyberbullies, bitchy friends, stupid people on the internet, and actual trolls. Actual internet trolls that do things for the lulz. We do know what a troll is, right? But you know, the UK government doesn't know what a troll is. Oh God, whenever anyone speaks to me about internet safety, or like I hear a 40-year-old person use the word troll, I'm just like, stop. You don't understand anything about the internet. Just stop. Please stop. Because it, like, seriously, when people are like, oh, we need to stop these trolls on Ask FM, and I'm like, no, people aren't being attacked by trolls on Ask FM. They're being attacked by their friends that they go to school with that are sending them anonymous hate. Those aren't the same things as 30-year-old people in their mum's basement. You know, they're troll. Anyway, a specific kind of troll on Twitter, and I'm sure you guys have seen this. They act like female American pop music fans, but kind of like the bitchy, sassy, kind of maybe black and gay fan that's like obsessed with Lana Del Rey, or maybe Nicki Minaj, or maybe Rihanna, and their name will be like, at Rihanna Slut, or something, but then their Twitter profile will be just like pictures of Selena Gomez, and they'll be like, love is about peace and happiness, but then all they'll do is reply to celebrities being like, you're fat, and stuff like that. Have you guys seen this? Like on random celebrities at replies, there'll be people that look like fans of various pop stars, but they're actually just trolls that just literally tweet like, kill yourself at Demi Lovato and stuff like that. It's so weird because and they're always the first to reply. Yeah, Lauren. But the reason it's so weird is because I can't picture who they are, because when I see like a YouTube troll or a Reddit troll, I'm thinking it's an 18 to 35-year-old male that doesn't have any friends that just wants to watch the world burn. That's like the typical troll. But then it's like, for this person, they need a typical understanding of what a young teenage pop like fan base is like, which is why it's so weird. You know what I mean? I don't get it, because like their bio will be like, stop bullying or something, and then they'll just reply, and it's like their replies to people only either seem to be like random acts of cyberbullying or asking other celebrities to follow them, and it's so weird. I don't understand. But the other thing that's like that isn't specifically trolls are just the people that are like that on Twitter, but real people. So you'll see like Lana Del Rey or Marina from Marina and the Diamonds tweet something, and then all the replies will just be like, F me, follow me, you're perfect, yes queen, in caps lock, or something at Britney Spears. And it's like, how depressing is it for those artists? Like, imagine if you're Marina Del Rey, I'm joking, that was a joke, and you tweet something, and you're expecting people to react to what you say, or even if it's not particularly interesting, but you tweet something, and then they're expecting someone to actually respond to what they're saying, but then literally all the tweets are just kind of these half sarcastic, not really paying attention, general reactionary bursts of fanness that just say follow me. It's just weird. You know what I mean? It's like, I see Tyler the Creator tweet something, and then I look at what people have responded to him, and it's all the most stupid stuff ever. And like, if I was Tyler the Creator, I would just jam a fork in my head every time I checked my app replies, because no one is even remotely saying anything that's relevant to what he just tweeted. He'll be like, I have this opinion on Eminem's album, and everyone will just be like, have sex with me. And it's like, oh man, you know. And the only other version of that is if you're a member of One Direction, then you tweet something and you just have so many billions of replies all the time that most of them probably aren't relevant. But yeah, oh, Twitter. See, this is what I do instead of having a social life. I just sit on Twitter and analyze the world. Don't you get that? No, my replies are always shockingly relevant so far. My dad also says you should listen to... Sorry, this is the person whose dad said I had cool hair. What did your dad say? Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha! My dad also says you should listen to hedgehogs having sex because they're really loud. Should I? Okay, let's do this. Hedgehog mating is guess. Okay. My hedgehog's mating, uploaded by someone. Wow, that looks spiky. They have to put their hands on the other hedgehog's back. That must be really uncomfortable. It doesn't seem like they're making any noises, they're just kind of sniffing and stuff. Why did this video have 250,000 views? Because of people like me that are searching hedgehog mating. Okay. Okay, oops, getting a bit rapey. What? Okay. Does she want that to happen? I'm not sure. Okay, but you're climbing on her spikes, and... Okay, I hear squeaking. It seems mostly like rustling and sniffing, I think. And it's, yeah, the occasional squeak. I don't know, man. The hedgehogs don't seem like the noisiest people mating. So that was a fun tangent. Dan, do you brush your teeth before or after breakfast? I personally brush my teeth after breakfast because I usually brush my teeth straight after breakfast. So, I mean, I've always thought this. I don't know why. It's like I'll see my mum get up in the morning and brush her teeth straight away and then have like toast and coffee. And I'm like, I understand that you needed to brush your teeth generally, but now you're just going to have it on until you brush your teeth later that night. You know what I mean? It's like you might as well have breakfast, then brush your teeth, because then at least until lunch, your teeth are brushed. I don't know, that's just what I personally think. Survey time. Do you brush your teeth before or after breakfast? Type either before or after into the chat. Now. Go. Before. After, said Francesca. After, during, said Alice. Alice the comedian, everyone. After, before. Either. Both, said Ali. Both? What's the point in both? Are you, like, surely both is just gonna, like, agitate your gums or something like that. Who knows? After on weekends. Before on school days. Okay. I don't brush because I'm hardcore. Okay. I don't eat breakfast. Okay. Lots of people don't have breakfast. Dudes, it's the most important meal of the day. Can't not have breakfast, man. That's crazy. Someone said, depends whether I have to kiss someone before breakfast or not. Check you out. I don't get up before noon. Okay. Cool. Turns out most people brush after. There we go. Yo, bitches, said Scarlett. Did you just arrive, Scarlett? Hi, Scarlett. Okay. What else do you want to discuss, internet, whilst we have my attention and 20 minutes worth of tangent for me to go on? Dan, Delia Smith has retired. Has she? I thought she was, like, retiring from writing books and doing internet stuff. Dan, what are you up to tonight? I'm busy tonight. I've got boring things to do tonight, unfortunately. Opinions on Halo 4? I haven't played it yet. Are you excited about the new Hunger game? Yes, very. Talk about the government shutdown. No, I'm far too ignorant to express any meaningful opinions on that, to be honest. Opinions on me? I hate you, Cameron. I'm joking, if that's how I pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. The Teen Awards. Yeah, the Teen Awards. Oh my god, that's going to be insane. When's that happening? It's happening on the 3rd of November is the Radio 1 Teen Awards. That's going to be fun. I mean, One Direction aren't there this year. It should be cool. Me and Phil are doing the backstage reporting, which is the fancy terminology for we're going to be sitting in the artist's screen room jumping on Jessie J as she's trimming her stubble, basically. On her head. Basically. So yeah, that's cool. That's fun. My dog just licked your face, said Megan. Cool. Hope there's not too much liquid on your computer. Talk about Bertie's video. It was really funny, wasn't it? Good Bertie video. Great. Do you like Gatsby? Yes. When's the Friday download out? I have no idea. Maybe this Friday. I was on this kids' TV show. In England, the children's BBC is quite inventively called CBBC, and they have a music show called Friday Download, which is like their music discussion show, I think, basically. And someone from the radio has to go every year and talk about the Teen Awards. So they sent me and Phil, which is quite funny, because I've never... Obviously, I'm not a very children's television kind of guy, so when I arrived, I made a joke, and the producer was like, you can't say things like that. And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, you can't say things like that. And I'm like, I'm not going to make an inappropriately sexual joke on camera, on kids' TV, obviously. And she was like, but you have to really be careful. I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, you can't be at all sarcastic. You can't use any sarcasm or any innuendos. You can't really express any negative opinions. And I'm like, oh God, this is going to be hard. I mean, if I've had to do my whole radio show without swearing or offending any religions, then how am I going to go on kids' TV for half an hour without getting banned permanently from BBC? But I managed to do it. That's cool. They forced us to learn a dance move, which was quite funny. But yeah, what happened to the no opinions thing? Yeah, I think the no opinions thing. I think some opinions are okay, but on the whole, it's better to just avoid it. Depends what mood I'm in, to be honest. Ba-da-boom, ba-boom, boo, boo, boo. I've got the vamp stuck in my head. Oh God. What's your favourite sense? Said Courtney. What? That's a weird question. What's my favourite sense? Sight, perhaps. I think. The world would be very quiet without hearing, though, wouldn't it? Meow. The world would be kind of very poetic and a silent movie-ish if you could only see. But then if you could only hear, you'd you'd understand the world a lot more, wouldn't you? I got the, and when I say I mean not me, I have the manga of Attack on Titan here. I don't like manga, really. I'm not a comic book kind of guy. I think any, no offense, I'm either, have I talked about this before? I'm either a movie or a book kind of person. You know what I mean? If there was a Game of Thrones book, a Game of Thrones graphic novel, and a Game of Thrones TV show, I'd enjoy the book and the TV show, and I'd enjoy the graphic novel the least. I don't know why, I just think that I prefer, because the thing is with books is they're way, 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 way longer than a TV show, so they can go into infinitely more detail. So, you know, it's like when you watch a movie of Harry Potter, it doesn't go into much detail as the book of Harry Potter. When you read Fellowship of the Ring, like half of it isn't in the film, which is why books are cool. Whereas obviously getting to watch something is to like see it and experience it. Whereas I feel like with comics and manga, no offense, this isn't an angry opinion, okay? This is just one of the many possible opinions that I could have, is that you're taking away the wonderfulness of being able to watch something happen as if it was real, that video has, but without any of the in-depth detail that a book has. So it's kind of like you're getting to watch and understand something in much less detail than either a book or a video would provide. I don't know. That's just one little opinion there. But there we go. Here is a. Let me see if I can find a page where someone dies horribly. It's a very, very horribly violent comic book. Where's someone blood flying everywhere? That's so gross. It's so very inappropriate, and most people that watch this show are 12. Okay. Oh look, there's someone getting eaten. He's like, don't eat me. And then the giant's like, om nom 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 nom. I have no penis. Yeah, that's basically. That's what's happening. How long will you be on? For like 15 minutes or something. It's pronounced manga. It's not pronounced manga or manga. It's just where you are in the UK. It's like Bath or Bath. Stop telling me I pronounce things wrong. Are you aware that different people live in different places around the world? Peanuts, Dan, peanuts. Don't like peanuts. Peanuts are like the worst nut. They just taste crap. I mean, if it's like a salted peanut that's been roasted, or honey roasted and then covered in sugar and honey, then that's nice. But actual peanuts in their shells that you break apart and then peel and then eat are really like bitter and skankatory. I'm not a peanut person. Are you peanut people? I used to feed peanuts to a parrot that I once knew. Fact of the day: do you come in like a wrecking ball? Often. Are you looking forward to the Fault in Our Stars movie? Yes. Black Ops or GTA, said Beth. I never played Black Ops. I kind of lost interest in keeping up to date with the Call of Duty franchise after Black Ops. Dan, best Final Fantasy game. I will always say 7. Lots of people like to say 6, but even though Kefka, who was the antagonist of Final Fantasy VI, is an extremely brilliant villain, the general story lacked the emotional depth or cinematic beauty of 7, in my opinion. But remember, opinions are bad. I'm not doing very good at this, am I? Stalk some of our Tumblrs. I spent about an hour doing that this morning. Congrats if I followed any of you watching this right now. It means you have a fantastic blog. Okay. Have you ever played Kingdom Hearts? A bit. Do I remember it? I think I might get the HD remake of it that just came out so I can relive it in shiny glory. Opinions on Death Note. You don't want opinions on Death Note. I just feel, after watching Full Metal Alchemist and Attack on Titan and various other animes, that Death Note it's overrated. I mean, it has. I like the Gods of Death that I've already forgotten the name of, and obviously the characters of Kira and Elle are really fantastic, and the way that they get on in a Sherlock Moriarty way is really exciting. But then the second half of the TV show is just rubbish. Shimigami. Thanks, Rob. That's the word I'm looking for. But yeah, Death Note, it's fantastic. It's just kind of flawed compared to Attack on Titan, which is just making me want to pull my eyes out. all the time in the perfect way, but there's still time for half of it to go horribly wrong, like, definitely. Talk about Bake Off. Emotionally devastating. Great British Bake Off. Yet another person got kicked off. I was very, very sad. Very sad. Why don't you try Soul Eater? I should, perhaps. Shinigami, not Shimigami. Oh, God! You guys are the freaking correction police today. Dan, you pronounced this wrong. You pronounced... Guys, you have flaws. Stop picking me apart. Arumin. Mikasa. Phil's Not on Fire 5? Question mark. Apparently that's being filmed sometime this month. How incredibly exciting! Great British Bake Off is all women now. Is it? Oh my god, sexist. Man. Do you watch Orphan Black? No, but people keep telling me to. Make an adventurous Halloween video. Perhaps. Favorite Muse song? I don't know. Dan, have you lost weight? I have, thanks for asking. Oh, stop. Spoilers, sorry. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Yeah, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That came out, the TV show based on the FBI-like organization set in the Avengers universe. I wasn't expecting it to be like Breaking Bad, because what is it? It's a cop drama, basically, like an FBI drama, set in a comic book universe written and directed by Joss Whedon. And that's kind of exactly what it was. I mean, when you say, okay, so it's an FBI-style alien supernatural cop drama that's set in a practically family-friendly comic book universe written and directed by Joss Whedon, that's exactly what some... Romy said, "You're so patronizing to 12-year-olds. What? How am I patronizing to 12-year-olds? I'm like the only person in the entire world that thinks the whole 12-year-olds out, thing is stupid. How old you are says nothing about how you behave. I mean, generally speaking, the younger you are, the less mentally mature you are, but there's nothing wrong with that, because that's the same with all humans. So if everybody looks back on their life and cringes at how they acted when they were 13, then that's just life. But, saying 12-year-olds is just an expression, but I don't like to say it. I mean, I've personally always considered myself somebody that's mentally behind. When all my friends were 16, I was acting like a 12-year-old. I've always said to myself that I'm mentally and physically 3 years behind. Seriously. It's like, I don't have full facial hair yet, which is why I still have the body of a 10-year-old girl, basically. Which means that I'm probably going to live until I'm like 125, because I still look 14. But yeah. Dan, do you still hate yourself? Ah, you see, this is the problem when I tweet things sarcastically and then 3 years later they're taken out of context. Favorite tea? I've said this before, Alicia H. My favorite tea is called Iron Goddess of Mercy. I had it once, and I was like, well, that's good. There you go. Explain what Breaking Bad is. It's a very good TV show about a chemistry teacher that gets cancer and decides to cook methamphetamine to leave money for his family when he dies. And it's very good. There we go. That's what Breaking Bad is. Do you smoke? Nope. Do you like Nirvana? Yes. Do you have short sight? No. Do you like Skylar? I really, really like Skylar as a character, and I don't particularly understand people that don't. Would you look for in a girl? The Lego brick that I misplaced. VidCon 2014? Probably. I might die before then, though. Who knows? The world could get destroyed. Nuclear war. Who knows? Do you watch Prison Break? Haven't watched it. Japanese USB lighter? Amazing. Sweet or salted popcorn? When I go to the cinema, I'm a salt kind of guy. But if I get like little snack packs of popcorn, I like to get the sweet and salted ones. Aren't they amazing? Sweet and salted flavour popcorn. Super good. Man. Popcorn is a gift from the gods. No offense, but I don't get why you're so popular. Said Rasta Clown. Because of my YouTube. Well, okay, right. So if you whatever. Check out my Gaga's new video. Does Gaga have a new video? What's Gaga's new video? I can't eat popcorn with my braces. God, man, I haven't thought about that. That sounds tough. I don't think I could live that life. I didn't have braces. Best film you've seen lately? Dunno, but I'm excited for Gravity. I laughed when I saw the trailer for Gravity. If you haven't heard of a film called Gravity, there's a film with George Clooney and what's her face, Sandra Bullock, and it's like the International Space Station gets hit by a meteor, and then like space drama happens. And when I saw the trailer, I was like, Sandra Bullock, for God's sake, I'm just gonna laugh for like 10 hours now. I'm someone that loves Sandra Bullock, but kind of laughs when I see her. But I love her, and I was all like, oh, this film. But then I realized it's by one of my favorite directors ever. I've forgotten his name. Gravity director Alfonso Cuarón. I don't know how to pronounce Mexican surnames before you all judge me in the chat, you bastards. I'm joking. But yeah, he directed some of my favorite movies like Y Tu Mama Tambien and stuff. So I'm excited. Apparently it's awesome. So I'm looking forward to it. What's the other one? Oh, Children of Men. That was pretty. Yeah, so that's cool. Sandra Bullock. Awesome. Have you seen This Is Us? Not yet. Have you seen a website called Llama Font? Yes, I've seen Llama Font. I remember back when I had a Facebook wall and literally 95% of my Facebook wall was, oh yeah, Prisoner of Azkaban, he directed that. 95% of my Facebook wall was just people linking me to lamafont.com. It's like if you go to a Facebook page and you see that everyone's already talking about lamafont.com, but then you just go ahead and you paste the link to llama.com. I was just like, I'm so done, right? But then thankfully they made it so that no Facebook pages have those things anymore. So yeah, cool. 2 people asked me about Supernatural at the same time. Still haven't gotten around to watching it. Cool beans. Do you like PewDiePie? Yes. Do you still have a cold? No, that was like a month ago. I would probably be dying if I did. I'm not dying. Well, technically I am. I've probably stopped growing, which means I'm slowly dying from now. I learned a fun fact that around 27 is the age that once you die, they try to analyze your remains. Say you got eaten by a pack of vultures and there was only a skeleton left. They'll try to identify you in terms of up to the age of 27, they'll judge how old you are. So say like someone dug up your corpse in like 1,000 years. Up to 27, they'd be like, I think they're this old because their skeleton is still growing. Whereas after 27, you're officially decaying. So that's cool. Anthropologically speaking, you're degrading after 27. That's facts of the day. Have you seen Atlantis? Yes. Do you like CTFXC? Yes. What's your favourite accent? I like lots of accents. My friend said, do you like JLS? I never listened to much of JLS's music. I don't know why. I think I wasn't as interested in pop culture when they were at their popularity peak. Did you see Daily Grace when she was in London? I could have, but I was busy the day when she was at YouTube and I went to YouTube. Sad face, because I like spontaneously bumping into her and Hannah Hart when I do. But it's weird. Even though YouTubers never see each other, you always feel like you've just seen each other. So I don't feel like I miss Grace because I see her tweets so often and I speak to all of my YouTube friends on Twitter and Skype and I see their faces on YouTube that I never feel like it's been ages since I saw them. You know what I mean? So even though it's been months, actually when it hasn't been months, I saw Jack and Finn at Summer in the City. But before that, I don't feel, it's like a lot of people they're like afraid to go near people they haven't met, but then people just run up and rugby tackle their favorite YouTuber and hug them whether they want to or not because they feel like they know them. It's kind of the same with YouTubers. You never feel like you haven't seen someone for ages because you're just constantly seeing their face on the internet. Weird, right? Ba-ba-bum. How excited are you for Thor 2? Quite! Ba-da-bum. Favorite YouTuber? Don't have one. One of my favorite YouTubers ever was Cute with Chris, but then he had a mental breakdown and stopped. Maybe it's a premonition. Wrecking Ball has really grown on me, generally, just as a thing. I'm like, you know, whether or not you like it or not, it was just like a great thing that was put into the world, wasn't it? Regardless of your positive or negative opinion, it's just great that it exists, isn't it? And I quite like the song as well, I think. I'm afraid to express that opinion. What's on your top? I only expressed this at the start of the show. One of you guys gave it to me like 50 billion years ago by ironing pieces of paper onto a t-shirt that says, "Save the drama for your llama," which doesn't make any sense, but that, you know, I'm having a lazy day, guys, and by lazy day I mean the day that I'm working, but just don't go outside. Do you like S Club 7? I did a lot when I was 9. Gamescom 2014, maybe. I've been invited to the last 2 Gamescoms and I couldn't go because I was busy. Lame. How was Reading this year? Super cool. Should I start YouTube? Maybe. It's a big scary world. Half-Life 3. I hear that Valve filed a trademark for Half-Life 3. Super cool. The screen freeze. Oh no. I love you, OMFG noticed me. Cool. I just linked your video to a friend. Thanks, Ingela. I love how I don't know how to say any words. International. Have you seen the new Hobbit trailer? No, I kind of don't want to see the new Hobbit trailer. I just want to walk in not knowing anything about the film and have my mind blown. My mind blown. As opposed to having my mind blown. I love having my mind blown. I'm clearly not with it today on Tumblr. Okay. Do you like Matt G? Yeah, he's a super cool guy. Can you relate to Michael from GTA 5? You have no idea, Max. I share so many of my emotions with him. Said Dan, followed by do. It's the and do show. How exciting. God, I've just showed up, said Micaiah. Bad timing, as I was about to say that this is ending imminently and we're going to have a final conversation. So I'll stretch this out for like 13 more seconds just for you. But as I'm aware that, okay, what's up with Britney Spears' new song? Okay, opinion, I'm just going to go there. I'm going to go there. Britney Spears' new song is so shit. Don't hate me if you're a sassy Britney Spears fan like I was describing on Twitter, because I love Britney Spears. I know that Blackout was one of the best pop albums. I love Blackout by Britney Spears. It's just amazing, and I love. But it's just I don't know. It's crap, isn't it? You watch that, and then you watch anything by Lana Del Rey, or you know, Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus, and you're like, at least that's a fucking song. Britney Spears. Yeah. But don't get me wrong, I love Britney Spears, and I'm not bashing Britney Spears with my negative opinion, because I love Britney Spears, and I think she's great, and I'm very, very happy for her. And even if I don't like the song, I hope that she has a really nice life. Any advice on dealing with Flesh's flu? No, you're going to have Flesh's flu. Oh yeah, has anyone gone to university this week? How's the hangover? Lol. Dan, do you like Top Gear? I love Top Gear. Top Gear is like the only thing I actually bothered to watch back on iPlayer. It says me lying because I watched Great British Bake Off on it earlier. Rap the llama song. Yo, here's a llama, there's a llama, and no. I'm bad at chemistry, console me. Chemistry is like maths, isn't it, basically? I wish I was more interested in science when I was at school. Learning is fun. Oh God. Said Dan for the 50th time. Can you whistle? More or less. And when I say more or less, I mean, yeah, I can. Have you seen Swede Mason's videos? Yeah. Bass, 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 bass. I think that's Swede Mason. I wanted to play that on the radio show, but then I tried to contact him and he didn't have any email or Twitter details. What? Said me for the... I never am in real life or on the radio, but here I am trying to end this show. And I'm umming like mental. Okay, come on guys. We're going to be here forever. Let's wind this down to a close. No, that's physics, lol. Chemistry is kind of like simplify or balance the equation chemistry as well, isn't it? Because it's like, here are these chemical compounds and now add them together to create a new thing. And I'm like, algebra, even though it's not. I could be at home doing something else now. Will you be at MCM? Who knows, not as a feature, maybe as a silent lurker. No, it's not, lol. Sorry. Okay. God. Do you watch Arthur? Et je prendrai. Hey, hey, c'est une formidable son en jeu. Everyone's saying no. Sorry, guys. God. I'm not the worst person in the world. Ew, don't talk about maths, Stan. Sorry. Do an Armin impression. Eren! Look at what Chris just tweeted. What did he tweet? I don't know. Can you speak French? I used to speak like fluent French when I was like 5 because I went to French club because I was really cool. But then it turns out that I forgot it all and now I don't speak any French. You dug up my mass text. So yeah, are there any concluding thoughts that you'd like to end this topic on? Any insights of wisdom before I go back into my internet cave? What do you think, guys? The ketchup song. That's not a deep topic. I'm ginger. That's cool. Gingers have nice complexions. Phil's hair. Do you really want me to comment on Phil's slightly blue hair? When's your next video? I don't know. I just uploaded my last one. I'm gonna make it soon, and I'll let you know how it's coming along as it happens. Are you Jay-Z? Yes. My dad likes Bin Laden, said yes. Cool. I don't like Pentagon, said someone. Awesome. LMAO, but your video with Bertie, said someone. Cool. Unicorns or fab? Yeah, they are. Do you like Justin Bieber? Kind of. Come to Canada. I'd like to go to Canada one day. Listen to Lawson, maybe. Will you ever make a video on your side channel playing the piano? If I ever learn to play the piano, yeah. Hangover cure, please. I don't have one. I usually just suffer. I've only been hungover like 3 or 4 times in my life. Do you still use Snapchat? I never used Snapchat. I tried to make it work once and it didn't work because I got too many things sent in. Say happy birthday to my friend Hannah. Happy birthday. Scary movies. Love them. We didn't do Guess the Crime. I know. I just wasn't feeling it, bro. Be an apple for Halloween. Okay, that would be massively ironic. I'd just throw up on myself all evening, wouldn't I? Are you a bath or a shower person? I'm a shower person. And finally, my cat is addicted to cheese, said somebody. Okay, this is winding down. This is winding down hard. Okay, here we go. Are you feeling good today? I'm somewhere between joyful and peachy right now. Have you seen the clown in Northampton? Yes. Pigs or cows? I don't know. Cows. How tall are you? Quite tall. SAP? Don't know. And finally, twerk for us right now, or I hate you. Okay, that's a good note to end this on. Okay, so if you haven't seen my new video that I uploaded last night, go watch it, you tarts. If you want to see it, it won't even kick you out of this. Hover your mouse, follow my finger. Oh my god, with your mouse. Oh my god, over to here. Whoa, there's a button that says My YouTube. Click on that, and then you can watch my last video, and we can all remember the things that we'd rather forget in life. If you don't know who I am, then watch those videos. Or if you have a YouTube account, then you can click on that tiny little YouTube button down there to subscribe or to follow me on Twitter. And yeah, fun. Okay, this was quite funny. I hope you guys have a good night, but I'm aware that lots of you want to go to sleep. Or just do other things in your life. I'm aware that I'm nice in small doses, but after an hour you're kind of like, okay, I'm having fun, but I kind of want to just go tumble for a bit now. I'll let you go, okay? I've got boring shit to do. So, toodles, have fun, stay swaggy, and be a positive influence on other humans. Don't do crack, and yeah, bye! Bye! Ciao!